The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the bustling streets of Harlem. It was a scene reminiscent of the Roaring Twenties, a period of cultural explosion known as the Harlem Renaissance, where African American creativity flourished and set the stage for a wave of black-led entertainment to follow. Fast forward to the 1970s, and the echoes of that Renaissance reverberated in the world of television, as black sitcoms emerged as a powerful force, providing much-needed representation on screen. In the hallowed halls of literature, music, art, and live performances, the Harlem Renaissance of the 1920s became a beacon of African American excellence. It was a time when voices that had long been silenced rose in unison, celebrating their culture, heritage, and identity. From the lyrical poetry of Langston Hughes to the soulful melodies of Duke Ellington, the Harlem Renaissance was a testament to the resilience and creativity of a people determined to carve out their place in history. The emergence of black sitcoms in the 1970s marked another milestone in the ongoing journey of African American representation. Shows like Sanford and Son, Good Times, and The Jeffersons graced TV screens, resonating not only with black audiences but with viewers from all walks of life. These shows offered a glimpse into the lives of African American families, tackling issues of race, class, and identity with humor, wit, and poignancy. Sanford and Son, starring Red Fox, was a groundbreaking sitcom that followed the misadventures of junk dealer Fred G. Sanford and his son Lamont. Set in the Watts neighborhood of Los Angeles, the show provided a comedic yet insightful look at African American life in the 1970s. Good Times, created by Norman Lear, centered on the Evans family, a working-class African American family living in a Chicago housing project. The show tackled social issues such as poverty, racism, and unemployment while also showcasing the strength and resilience of the black community. The Jeffersons, a spin-off of All in the Family, followed the lives of George and Louise Jefferson, an African American couple who achieved success and moved to a luxury apartment on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. The show broke new ground by depicting an affluent black family and addressing issues of class and assimilation. As the decades rolled on, the legacy of the Harlem Renaissance lived on through a new medium: television. Shows like The Cosby Show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Martin continued the tradition of black excellence, capturing the hearts and minds of audiences across the nation. The Cosby Show, created by and starring Bill Cosby, was a groundbreaking sitcom that depicted an upper-middle-class African American family living in Brooklyn, New York. The show shattered stereotypes and provided positive representation of African Americans on television. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, starring Will Smith, followed the adventures of a street-smart teenager from Philadelphia who moves in with his wealthy relatives in Los Angeles. The show blended comedy with social commentary, addressing issues such as race, class, and family dynamics. Martin, starring Martin Lawrence, was a beloved sitcom that followed the misadventures of Martin Payne, a wisecracking radio DJ, and his friends in Detroit. The show was known for its humor, wit, and memorable characters. In 1995, a new chapter in the story of black sitcoms began with the launch of UPN. The brainchild of Paramount and Chris Kraft Industries, UPN set out to be a beacon for black entertainment, offering a platform for voices that had long been marginalized by mainstream television. With shows like Moshe, The Parkers, Girlfriends, One-on-One, and Everybody Hates Chris, UPN quickly became synonymous with black excellence, captivating audiences with its diverse lineup of programming. Moshe, starring Brandy Norwood, followed the life of a teenage girl navigating the challenges of adolescence while dealing with family dynamics and relationships. The show tackled issues such as teenage pregnancy, peer pressure, and academic struggles, resonating with audiences of all ages. The Parkers, a spin-off of Moshe, focused on the comedic adventures of a mother-daughter duo attending college together. The show was known for its humor, wit, and heartwarming moments. Girlfriends, created by Mara Brocker Kill, delved into the complexities of friendship, love, and career aspirations among a group of African American women living in Los Angeles. The show was praised for its realistic portrayal of modern black women and its exploration of issues such as dating, marriage, and motherhood. One-on-One, starring Flex Alexander and Kyla Pratt, explored the dynamic between a single father and his teenage daughter, offering a fresh perspective on family dynamics. The show was known for its humor, heart, and relatable characters. And Everybody Hates Chris, created by Chris Rock, provided a humorous look at growing up in Brooklyn during the 1980s. The show was based on Rock's own childhood experiences and was praised for its humor, authenticity, and social commentary. These shows resonated deeply with audiences, offering relatable characters and storylines that reflected the experiences of African American communities. From the challenges of adolescence to the complexities of adult life, UPN's programming captured the essence of Black culture with authenticity and heart. But behind the scenes, UPN's success was overshadowed by financial troubles. Despite its popularity among Black viewers, the network struggled to attract advertisers and secure lucrative sponsorship deals. Paramount and Viacom, its corporate overlords, poured money into UPN in a desperate bid to keep it afloat, but even their deep pockets couldn't stem the tide of red ink flowing from the network's balance sheets. As UPN's financial woes deepened, its programming began to shift. The network's original focus on Black-centric content gave way to a more generalized approach aimed at attracting a broader audience. But in trying to be all things to all people, UPN lost the very essence of what had made it special in the first place. The shows that had once been its lifeblood were gradually phased out, replaced by a new wave of programming that lacked the diversity and authenticity that had defined UPN's early years. In 2006, the final nail was hammered into UPN's coffin when it merged with the WB to form the CW. While some shows made the transition, many of UPN's iconic series were left behind, lost in the shuffle of corporate restructuring. The shift in focus towards white teen dramas marked the end of an era for Black-centric programming on network television, leaving behind a void that has yet to be filled. But despite its untimely demise, UPN's legacy endures. The network's commitment to showcasing diverse voices and stories paved the way for future generations of Black creatives, inspiring a new wave of shows like Blackish, Atlanta, and Insecure that continue to push the boundaries of representation and storytelling on television. In the end, the story of UPN and its Black sitcoms serves as a reminder of the importance of representation in media. While the network may have faced financial challenges and eventual closure, its legacy lives on through the diverse stories and characters it brought to audiences. The rise and fall of UPN stand as a testament to the ongoing struggle for inclusivity and authentic representation in the world of entertainment. From the Harlem Renaissance to the rise and fall of UPN, the journey of Black sitcoms on television is a story of resilience, creativity, and the unyielding quest for visibility in a world that too often seeks to silence diverse voices.